Oh hi! Hey people, and welcome to Uncle Jack Plays. This is a brand new series with a brand new game. It's called War Thunder, and it is a beast game. I'm in my Swordfish torpedo bomber. I'm pretty proud of this, if I'm honest. It's a pretty beastly plane. And this game is just pretty beastly, if you ask me. It's basically flying planes. There's my mate Jeff, he's my navigator on my torpedo bomber. He gets a little bit nervous sometimes, but he's a good man. He knows how to read a map because Goff trained him when he was doing 10 tours. Okay, so looking at the cockpit, there's my hand, moving it, my feet, so very nice. And I will now show you the importance of armor, just so you understand how brittle biplanes can be. Nice. Okay, so now you've seen how important armor is when you're in your little biplanes. That was a Gladiator, by the way, if you didn't know. I'm going to show you how beast this baby is when you go down. So, plummeting down towards the earth at 250 miles an hour, boosting the throttle. We see another Swordfish going for our convoy. You can see where there was a convoy on the left hand side of the screen. It's on fire. We cannot let that happen again. We are still plummeting. We have reached our very top speed. Altitude plummeting. 1800, 1700, 1600. Oh, but he's trying to get behind the canyon. So, what you gonna do? Well, what we need to do is keep our speed. Do a nice little easy turn, hugging the wall of the canyon over this little bit of green. And we are closing in fast. We have maintained our altitude. Moving in. And ladies and gentlemen, begin! His rear gunner is going crazy. He just seen us come straight out the sun. He is terrified. We are going much faster than he is, but we have run out of ammo. So we're going to change to when I did a loop around and he tries bombing our little convoy, but that is not going to happen. That is not allowed. So there, one of our fighters. He doesn't want to have this guy bombing our convoy. He tries to do a backflip. He's on fire. There's a nice little shot right there. Nice. Okay, so he's going in for one more run. We're reloading 1 second, and we're reloaded. And he bounces off the ground, and he is pretty messed up right now because the convoy has attacked him too. Now he is on the ground. He's a little bit on fire, but his door gunner still wants us. So we're spraying at him. And boom! He is done. He is on the floor. But there is another guy. But we are taking shots. If you look in a few moments, you will see our rear bullet holes all around it. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to try and do some evasive maneuvers in our little thing. Our Swordfish biplane, which is an incredible plane, as I've already mentioned in the earlier parts of the video. So we try and gain some altitude, flying towards the sun so we can't even see us, but the engine is stalling, so we must go down a little bit towards the ground. There we are, we've checked, he is no longer behind us. So we do a loop, over we go, but critical speed, pushing us down. So that's what we do. And now there is an F1M still on the convoy. This is not very impressive, so we boost the throttle, try and get some speed. Only doing 120 miles an hour right now. That is not very good, but he has hit the floor, and we see him landed. His engine has gone kaput. We begin to strafe, but we take fire. Jeff, the navigator, is a little bit upset right now because there's bullets flying all around him, and he doesn't like that. So we see this guy in a BB-1 flying away, probably trying to loop around, but he's very fast and very pacey and incredibly mobile, unlike us. See one of our friendly fighters that decided to leave the massive dogfight that's going on over there and try and defend the convoy. So that's what we're doing right now. We're aiming for that little circle, which is where you should be aiming, to be honest. He's a little Russian plane. This is not a historical battle, so in fact you can go on whatever plane you like. So we see this guy, and he's going over there, and he is trying to escape. He's using his pace. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been War Thunder. It's a brand new game that's going to be on my channel. It's in HD, just for you guys. Although I haven't got the best frame rate in the world, you can't really tell the difference. It's an alright frame rate, it's playable. So we're still getting the hits, still got the skills to pay the bills, but now we're reloading. receives getting away. And after this clip, as I look around my damaged swordfish, which is a little bit of a don of a plane, with that massive torpedo which I still haven't dropped, I decide to call off the attack in a few moments. Now here's a nice little clip to end on, which is me strafing this guy. He's going for the convoy, which was a few minutes later after I turned around. But he has no skill to pay his bill, so he decides to loop around and try and ram me like a pansy, but the mighty swordfish lives on when he simply bounces off our torpedo as Jeff cries in the navigator seat. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Jack.